Hi, it's Brian. Welcome to the Awards Contender. I wanted to give you some of my reactions to the 76th Primetime Emmy Awards I just watched. It just finished, and I was pretty happy with the wins tonight. I got most of my predictions correct. In the acting categories, there were only 3 that I missed. I have found year to year, if you pay close attention to what won last time, what shows are really awards buzzy and things, you can pretty much predict what's going to win at the Emmys. It is easier in a way than the Oscars. And so, yeah, I did well in my predictions. The first big win that I missed, which I'm assuming most people missed, was that Hacks won Best Comedy Series over The Bear, which is kind of shocking, I think, since season 2 of The Bear did so well critically. People loved that second season of the show. So for it to lose here, especially after it won Best Actor for Jeremy Allen White, Best Supporting Actor for Eben Moss-Backrack, it seemed like The Bear was going to take that. It would have been predictable, expected, but when they said Hacks, I just cheered from my seat because I love that series. I thought season 3 was the best it's ever been. And the only kind of confusing thing about tonight was how Hacks won Best Comedy Series, it won Best Actress for Jean Smart, but Hannah Einbinder did not win Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, and she was spectacular in that third season. So as much as I liked who won for that category, I was like, really? We're not going to give this to Hannah Einbinder? That was a little disappointing to me. So yeah, Hacks taking Best Comedy Series, that was a great win. In Limited Series, Baby Reindeer won. That was expected. After I watched that this past summer, I knew, that's going to take Limited Series. It's just so brilliant, so funny, so true, so frightening at times. Baby Reindeer just flies by. It's 7 episodes. Each episode is 30 to 40 minutes. It's not overly long, I would say, like most of the nominees in that category, but they made the most of every minute of that show, and that is a great win too. Shogun did extraordinarily well at the Emmys, especially in Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Drama Series. It took those 3 big prizes, and as I talked about in my prediction video for the drama series categories, I didn't love Shogun. I admired it more than I really loved it. But yeah, it's pretty well done. The acting, the cinematography, it's quite the achievement. So I was happy to see that win Best Drama Series. So the 3 acting categories I did not correctly predict in my videos over the last few weeks. The first one, Billy Crudup winning for The Morning Show. Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series. I thought because there were so many nominees for The Morning Show in that category, they would all kind of cancel each other out. But that didn't happen. Billy Crudup took it over who I thought was going to win. Tadanobu Asano for Shogun seemed to be what most people were predicting. I thought Shogun was going to do even better, including in the supporting categories, but they went with Crudup, and so that was a surprise. In Best Supporting Actor in a Limited Series, I was going back and forth between Jonathan Bailey for Fellow Travelers and Robert Downey Jr. for The Sympathizer. It made sense to me that one of those 2 was going to take it. And so when they announced Lamorne Morris for Fargo, I was like, what? Okay, that came out of left field. He was very good in that series. I enjoyed his performance. I didn't think he was going to take that, but that was a good win. And I was like, I don't think we need to give Robert Downey Jr. another trophy this year. He got his Oscar for Oppenheimer. He's fine in The Sympathizer, but I did not connect with that show at all. So I was kind of happy he didn't win. But Jonathan Bailey in Fellow Travelers. Like, did the Television Academy even watch the show? Like, how did it not win anything? I was a little disappointed by that. I thought Bailey could take this. He won the Critics' Choice Award earlier this year. He is so phenomenal in that show that I thought it could happen for him. And so I was a little bummed out by that, but still, Lamorne Morris was also a good win. And then I would say Liza Colon-Zayas winning Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series for The Bear was kind of a shocker. I mean, that was a stacked category. I mean, not only did you have Hannah Einbinder for Hacks, I do think that was her best performance in the series thus far in season 3. Would have made a great win. You also had Carol Burnett. You had Meryl Streep. Like, you had some significant titans in this category. And for Zayas to take this for The Bear was unexpected, but a very cool win. One of the best episodes of season 3 features her. So I feel like she could win this again in the months to come. But yeah, I correctly predicted the other acting wins for The Bear: Jeremy Allen White, Eben Moss-Backrack. I think everybody had their names like checked off on their ballots. That seemed to make sense. The final season of The Crown didn't do very well, but I think most of us assumed Elizabeth Debicki was going to win Best Supporting Actress in a Drama Series, and it happened. Like, she won at Golden Globes, she won at SAG. This was just a phenomenal performance from Debicki, so I felt like if The Crown could have won something tonight, it was going to be for her in Supporting Actress. Even though I'm sad Hannah Einbinder didn't win her first Emmy for Hacks, I was very thrilled to see Jean Smart win again for her impeccable performance in that series for season 3. She got a standing ovation, which was fantastic, and I cannot wait to see where that show, her performance, her character goes from here. Jean Smart is such an icon. I was so thrilled to see that very well-deserved standing ovation from the entire crowd. And you know who else got a standing ovation? Jodie Foster, who won her very first Emmy tonight for her performance in True Detective Night Country. I thought that was going to happen. Best Actress in a Limited Series was very stacked. I thought that Sofia Vergara could take it in a shocker, but they went with Jodie Foster, the icon, the legend. She's been nominated for Emmys before, but in her long career, going back decades and decades, I was shocked to learn tonight that Jodie Foster had never won an Emmy before. And so I guess she is closer to her EGOT now. Of course, she has 2 Oscar wins, and now she's won an Emmy, and she was terrific in True Detective. Like, she was really good in that show. The series didn't do very well in terms of wins tonight, but she won Best Lead Actress in a Limited Series, and well-deserved. Again, I love those history-making wins for Shogun in both lead actor and lead actress in a drama series. Hiroyuki Sanada and Anna Sawai did phenomenal work in that show, and that was really cool to see them win at the Emmys in these big categories. It was so fantastic. I'm happy that happened. And then Baby Reindeer, which just blew my mind this summer. I was so thrilled to see it win like Best Writing for a Limited Series. It won Best Supporting Actress for Jessica Gunning, who I think gave one of the all-timer performances in anything, film or TV, in 2024. Jessica Gunning was astonishing in that series, and so her winning Supporting Actress made sense. And then Richard Gadd won Best Writing for Baby Reindeer, and I thought, okay, they'll give him Best Writing. Maybe they won't give him Best Lead Actor in a Limited Series. Maybe they'll go with a Matt Bomer, or maybe Andrew Scott. Like Steven Zaillian won Best Director for a limited series for Ripley. And I thought, okay, it won a big prize in directing. Maybe Andrew Scott will take lead actor, but no, they went with Richard Gadd again for his acting in the series. And that made sense because he was just amazing in that show. I loved Baby Reindeer so much, I think I might rewatch it in the weeks to come. I really dug that series. It was so creative and inventive and emotional and so interesting all the way through. I'm happy it did well at the 76th Primetime Emmy Awards. The show overall was very good. Nothing special, I would say. Like, there were some reunions, the West Wing reunion, and things here and there. It was fine. I'd give the show as a whole like a 7 out of 10. Like, it wasn't great, it wasn't bad, not super memorable, but things moved pretty well, and some of the jokes landed. I liked the hosts, and I was kind of amused that we did away with clips entirely. When we read off the nominees' names, it was just very, very quick, and then the winner is. Usually at an award ceremony, we at least start with clips, like in the first half hour, and then eventually, when we're running out of time, then we just go to the names of the nominees and the winner is. This time, they just did away with clips completely, and in some ways, because there are so many like acting categories at the Emmys, that made sense. Let's just read off the names, we get a picture, and then we go to the winner and their speech. That made sense to me. So yeah, at the end of the day, I got most of my predictions right. I felt pretty good about the show, about those wins. I'm so happy that Hacks won Best Comedy Series. Even though I got that prediction wrong, I was thinking The Bear Season 2 was going to take that. It seemed obvious, but Hacks Season 3 was just such a special, phenomenal, fantastic season of television that deserved to win Best Comedy Series, and it did, and I am delighted. So I hope you enjoyed my coverage of the Emmys these past few weeks. I know most of my focus on this channel is film and the Oscars. I want to be able to occasionally go outside of film, go outside of the Academy Awards, and touch on some other awards ceremonies. I very much believe in the power of television storytelling, and we got some amazing shows these past few months. I'm very happy with how the Emmys turned out this year, and if you guys want, next year, 2025, I would be happy to do some more Emmy coverage on this YouTube channel. Thanks so much for watching and subscribing. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the 76th Primetime Emmy Awards, and I will see you next time at the Awards Contender.